Hey, what's up, guys? Ever found yourself wondering, what do women really notice in a man? I mean, seriously, what's that secret ingredient that makes you irresistible? If your first thought is that it's all about chiseled lips, a well-groomed beard, or rolling up in a sleek car, then, well, we need to talk. You're in for a surprise because today, I'm going to reveal what truly catches a woman's eye, and spoiler alert, it's not what most guys think. We're diving deep into the science, busting myths, and uncovering truths that'll make you rethink everything you thought you knew about attraction. Ready to have your mind blown? Let's get into it. 99% of men don't know that women are looking at this. It's not what you think, but it's the key to standing out. Trust me, this is going to change the game for you. Section 1. The illusion of physical appearance. Alright, let's kick things off with the most common misconception, physical appearance. Yes, looks do matter, but not in the way you think. We've all been conditioned to believe that if you're not built like a superhero or don't have the jawline of a Greek god, you're somehow doomed in the dating game. But here's the reality: while physical traits can catch someone's eye initially, they aren't the be-all and end-all. In fact, what really matters is what those traits represent rather than the traits themselves. You see, women, especially during certain phases of their menstrual cycle, are biologically wired to pick up on cues of good genetic health. It's not just about being tall, dark, and handsome, it's about what those features signal. A strong jawline, broad shoulders, and a confident posture, all these things subconsciously communicate strength, health, and protection. But here's where it gets interesting. It's not just about raw physicality. You could be built like a linebacker, but if you lack other crucial elements, it won't take you very far. Let's talk about scent for a second. Did you know that your natural scent can be a powerful attractor? And no, I'm not talking about dousing yourself in the latest designer cologne. I mean your actual, natural scent. There's science behind this. Women have a keen sense of smell and are naturally drawn to certain pheromones that signal compatibility and health. So, before you spray on that cologne, remember, your body's natural scent could be working for you if you let it. And let's not forget the tone of your voice. Ever wonder why some guys seem to effortlessly draw women in just by speaking? It's not magic, it's science. A deep, calm, and confident voice is often associated with strength and reliability, two traits that are universally attractive. Think about it. Ever notice how some celebrities have that magnetic voice that just makes them instantly more appealing? That's what I'm talking about. So if you're stressing about not looking like an Instagram model, relax. There's a lot more at play here. Section 2. The personality factor. Now, here's where we flip the script. You've probably heard the saying, looks fade, but personality lasts, right? Well, there's a lot of truth to that. While a strong appearance can grab attention, it's your personality that makes women stay. Think of it this way: your looks might be what gets you in the door, but your personality is what keeps you in the room. Research has shown that women consistently value traits like kindness, a good sense of humor, and effective communication skills. These aren't just nice-to-haves, they're essential. For instance, being able to make someone laugh isn't just about telling jokes, it's about showing that you're approachable, that you don't take life too seriously, and that you can handle yourself in a social setting. Humor is an incredible tool for connection, and it's often a direct reflection of intelligence and creativity. But let's dive deeper. Kindness is a trait that's universally appreciated but often overlooked in conversations about attraction. In a world where superficiality can sometimes dominate, genuine kindness stands out like a beacon. Being kind doesn't mean being a pushover, it means being considerate, empathetic, and respectful. These are qualities that build trust and intimacy, two cornerstones of any meaningful relationship. And then there's the art of communication. This goes beyond just talking. It's about how you talk, listening, responding thoughtfully, and engaging in a way that shows you're genuinely interested in what the other person has to say. You know that feeling when you're talking to someone and it's like they're fully tuned in? That's powerful. Women appreciate men who can communicate clearly and openly because it signals emotional intelligence and maturity. Here's the kicker: you can't these traits. Women have a sixth sense for spotting inauthenticity. So if you're trying to pretend to be something you're not, it's only a matter of time before it shows. The good news is that you can genuinely develop these qualities. Being more mindful, improving your emotional intelligence, and learning to communicate better are all within your control. And as you cultivate these traits, not only will your relationships improve, but you'll also find that your overall quality of life gets better too. Section 3. The science of attraction and behavior. Alright, now we're getting into some seriously fascinating territory to untie us behind attraction. Let's talk about why some behaviors are more attractive than others, and no, it's not just about playing games. For example, there's something to be said about playing a little hard to get. Now, Don't get me wrong, this isn't about being cold or distant, it's about creating a sense of value. When you don't come across as overly eager or available, it sends a signal that you're someone who values the self and your time. And guess what? That makes you more desirable. Think of it like this: in a world where instant gratification is the norm, a little bit of mystery can go a long way. Studies have shown that when something isn't readily available, we tend to value it more. This doesn't mean you should be manipulative or play mind games with it. It's about knowing your worth and not giving everything away too soon. Remember, attraction is a dance, not a sprint. Let's also touch on body language. Ever notice how some people can walk into a room and just own it without saying a word? That's the power of body language. Simple things like standing tall, making eye contact, and having an open posture can dramatically change how others perceive you. It's all about exuding confidence without arrogance. Confidence is incredibly attractive because it suggests you're comfortable in your own skin and capable of handling life's challenges. But there's a fine line. Overconfidence can come off as cocky, which is a major turn off. The goal is to strike that balance where you're confident yet approachable. Here's another interesting fact: the way you carry yourself, even when you're not directly interacting with someone, can be a huge factor in attraction. For instance, how you treat others, whether it's the way you talk to a waiter or how you interact with friends, can make a lasting impression. Women notice these things even if you think they're small details. It's often the little things that add up to create the bigger picture of who you are. And let's not forget about consistency. Being consistent in your actions, words, and behavior shows that you're reliable and trustworthy, qualities that are critical in any relationship. Inconsistency, on the other hand, can create doubt and uncertainty, which are major red flags. So if you want to build attraction that lasts, focus on being someone who's dependable and true to their word. Section 4. Understanding emotional connection. Moving on, let's talk about emotional connection. This is the glue that holds everything together. Physical attraction and personality are crucial, but without an emotional bond, it's hard to sustain any relationship in the long run. Women value emotional intimacy, feeling understood, respected, and cherished. So how do you build that connection? It starts with empathy. Being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and truly understand their feelings is a game changer. When you show empathy, you're not just hearing someone, you're listening to them on a deeper level. This creates a sense of closeness and trust that's hard to replicate with superficial traits alone. Another key element is vulnerability. Now, I know what you're thinking: vulnerability might seem like meekness, but it's actually a strength. Being open about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences shows that you're human, relatable, and most importantly, trustworthy. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you invite others to do the same, which deepens the connection. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can share and grow together. Let's not forget about support. Being emotionally supportive means being there during the highs and lows, not just when things are going great. It's about showing that you care in meaningful ways, whether that's through words of encouragement, acts of kindness, or simply being a good listener. Emotional support strengthens bonds and builds a foundation of respect and loyalty. But here's the kicker: building an emotional connection isn't about forcing it. It's about being patient and letting it develop naturally over time. Rushing into things can create pressure and stress, which can actually push people away. So take your time, be genuine, and focus on creating real moments of connection. When you do find that the attraction you build is deeper and more fulfilling. Section 5. The bigger picture. So what does all this mean? Attracting a woman isn't about ticking off a checklist of superficial traits. It's about becoming the best version of yourself inside and out. From understanding the subtleties of physical attraction to developing a captivating personality, and from mastering the science of behavior to fostering deep emotional connections, it's all interconnected. The truth is, women are looking for a lot more than just a pretty face or a flashy lifestyle. They're seeking someone who's confident yet kind, strong yet empathetic, and independent yet emotionally available. By focusing on these aspects, you not only become more attractive to others, but you also improve your own life in the process. And remember, attraction is not a one-time thing, it's something you continuously build and nurture. It's about growth, self-improvement, and understanding that what truly makes someone irresistible is a combination of who they are, how they act, and how they connect with others. So there you have it, guys. Attraction is a complex and fascinating thing, but it's also something you can master by focusing on the right elements. Which trait or insight surprised you the most? What's one area you're excited to improve? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, if this video gave you a fresh perspective, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who could use this info. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more content that dives deep into the science and psychology of attraction and relationships. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.